Justice Markandey Katju. Markandey Katju is an Indian jurist and former Supreme Court Judge of India who served as chairman for the Press Council of India. He has also worked as standing counsel for the Income Tax Department. Justice Katju write a letter to Chief Justice of Pakistan Qazi Faiz Isa, Chief Justice of Pakistan Islamabad. Mr. Isa, I refuse to address you as justice as you don't deserve that appellation. I am writing to you to tell you some bitter truths. You are a disgrace to the judiciary of the whole world, as you have shamelessly betrayed your solemn oath to uphold the constitution of your country and protect the liberties and rights of the people of Pakistan. You call yourself Justice Qazi Faiz Isa, but you should give up that name and start calling yourself Justice Dramabaz. Here is why. 1. You should stop calling yourself Qazi because you do not have any quality of a true Qazi, like Qazi Sirajuddin of Bengal. In his book, History of Bengal, Professor Charles Stewart mentions a case that was brought before Qazi Sirajuddin, the Qazi-e-Suba of Bengal in 1490, which displays what true justice is. One day, while the Sultan of Bengal, Ghiyasuddin, was doing archery practice, one of his arrows accidentally wounded the son of a widow. The woman rushed to Qazi Sirajuddin and demanded justice. The Qazi was in a dilemma. He thought, if I summon the Sultan to my court, I will be punished by him for impertinence. But if I overlook the Sultan's act, I shall one day certainly be summoned before the court of God to answer for my neglect of duty. After much reflection, fear of God prevailed over fear of the Sultan, and the Qazi ordered one of his officers to go and summon the ruler to his court. On receiving the summons, the Sultan instantly rose and, concealing a short sword under his garments, went before Qazi Sirajuddin, who, far from rising from his seat and showing the Sultan any respect, said to him, "You have wounded the son of this poor widow. You must therefore immediately pay her adequate compensation or suffer the sentence of the law." The Sultan made a bow and, turning to the widow, gave her a large sum of money, which satisfied her. After doing so, he said to the Qazi, "Worthy judge, the complainant has forgiven me." After ascertaining the truth of this, the Qazi then dismissed the case. He then came down from his seat and made obeisance before his sovereign, who, drawing the sword from beneath his garment, said, "O Qazi, in obedience to your command, I came instantly to your court, but if you had not done your duty, I swear that I would have taken off your head. Thanks be to God that I have in my dominion a judge who acknowledges no authority superior to the law." The Qazi then took out a whip which he had concealed under his robes and said to the king, "O Sultan, I also swear by Almighty God that if you had not complied with the injunction of the law, this whip would have made your back black and blue. It has been a trial for both of us. Now, Mr. Isa, I can understand that you are afraid of displeasing the Pakistani generals, who are the real rulers of Pakistan, just like Qazi Sirajuddin was afraid of displeasing the Sultan. But the difference between you two is that the latter was even more afraid of displeasing Allah, before whom everyone has to appear on Judgment Day, Roz-e-Meshar, whereas for you the Pakistani army is Allah, and there is none other. So your kalma is La ilaha il Pakistan army. You quote a lot from the Quran, but that is all hypocrisy. 2. How can you be called Faiz? Faiz means a favor or grace, but you are no favor to the people of Pakistan, rather you are a curse, Lanat. You only get listed and hear old, infructuous or meaningless cases like that of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto and Gen Musharraf, who are dead, or the review petition of the Faisalabad Dharna case, in which hardly anyone today is interested, but do not get listed or hear urgent and pressing matters like the bail pleas of over 12,000 people arrested and incarcerated in jail in inhuman conditions on trumped-up charges after the events of the 9th of May, which many believe were stage-managed. You and other like-minded chamchases like Justices Tariq Masood, Amar Farooq, etc. bow down before the establishment and do its bidding, like passing orders in favor of that dacoit Nawaz Sharif who looted Pakistan, as the Panama Papers and other evidence reveal, and whom the army wants to install as Prime Minister by hook or crook, instead of the people's choice Imran Khan. Far from being a Faiz, you are a modern-day Judge Jeffries or Roland Freisler. 3. Isa, Jesus, gave his life to save others, whereas you only believe in saving your own skin from the wrath of the army, and have no hesitation in shamelessly doing the bidding of the establishment. For example, getting the judgment of the 5-judge bench headed by Justice Ijaz-ul Hasan, holding trials of civilians by military tribunals illegal, suspended by a 6-member bench headed by your sidekick Justice Tariq Masood. So you have none of the qualities of a Qazi or a Fayez or an Isa. You misbehave in court and have none of the qualities of dignity, serenity, and tranquility required of a judge, as explained in this video. But you certainly have the qualities of a dramabaz, as revealed in your refusing protocol, refusing official car, refusing guard of honor, refusing to be described as Chief Justice, etc., and announcing selling away cars, etc. So I am calling you Justice Dramabaz from today and request all Pakistanis to do the same.